We were discussing this week who in Washington would have an especially interesting story to tell about the role of fathers. And then it came to us. Here's our Power Player of the Week.
Our life is accumulated memories, and so therefore days like this have more meaning than they did a long time ago.
John McCain is talking about Father's Day and all his memories as a son and father. We spent time in his Senate office this week, which is filled with pictures of his dad and granddad, both Navy admirals, as well as his 7 children.
What do you see as the importance of fathers? What's their role?
Support, understanding, and sometimes that support has to be a little tough love.
McCain's father was away for much of his childhood, serving overseas. But his mother passed on his father's values.
What I did know was that he was a man of integrity. He had his failings and he had his weaknesses, but he was a man who loved his country above all.
Did you always feel a sense of obligation to follow in the family tradition?
Sometimes the obligation was pushed on me and I rebelled.
Still, part of that tradition was to go to the Naval Academy, just like 2 John McCains before him.
From the time I was a small boy, I remember my father's friends saying, "What class will he be?"
And was that good or bad or both?
I don't think it's good. I think we should give our children choices. I think we should prepare them for those choices, but I don't think we should chart their path.
McCain can remember his father coming to the academy a half-century ago to chew him out for some misbehavior. The wound is still raw.
He said that he was not proud of me, and that was certainly that was the toughest thing he could say.
It was not until McCain spent 5 years in a Vietnamese prison camp that he came to terms with his family tradition.
They had handed me a legacy, and if I embarrassed them by cooperating with the enemy or doing something that frankly would tarnish our name, that I think it gave me an extra ability to resist a little while longer.
McCain would later write a book about his time as a POW called Faith of My Fathers.
What kind of father are you?
I hope that I'm a good father.
He says his political ambitions often took him away from his children, but he always made time for them.
I advise every parent, do something your son or daughter enjoys and do it with them rather than vice versa.
He says he and Cindy were careful never to pressure his kids to join the military. But he can't conceal his pride at his son Jack's recent graduation from the Naval Academy.
John S. McCain IV.
I put on my son's hat, officer's hat, and of course it was incredibly moving, and his grandfather and great-grandfather not that far away over here at Arlington, and I know they were proud too.
On McCain's desk is a picture of his granddad during World War II. In the corner you can see a photo of the senator as a little boy. McCain says, treasure your children.
If I had a message, because I'm not as young as I used to be, is enjoy every moment with them. Enjoy every second, because they all grow so fast, and you'll have some of your best memories of the time you spent with them.
With his children scattered around the country and the world, McCain says he will celebrate this Father's Day like so many of us, talking with his kids on the phone. And that's it for today.